racked up her 8th technical in her last game against the Connecticut Sun, and so now she is suspended.
That Angel Reese has, for lack of a better way of putting it, shit all over her teammates.
Angel Reese has responded to all of the drama and been suspended.
Move that shook the WNBA to its core. Angel Reese's shocking attack on Aaliyah Edwards exploded onto the court with a force no one saw coming. Fans, players, and analysts were left stunned as Reese's backhand slammed into Edwards, igniting a firestorm that noon could have predicted.
Michael Jackson, he'd probably be proud how quickly Angel Reese is moonwalking.
Fallout, a suspension, locker room tensions, and the Chicago Sky season hanging by a thread. What went down wasn't just a hard foul or a heated moment. It was an eruption of raw emotion, frustration, and ambition. So, why did Angel Reese snap? And what does this mean for the future of the Chicago Sky and the WNBA as a whole?
Reese has been suspended for Friday's game after getting assessed a technical foul Wednesday night for pimp slapping Aaliyah Edwards in her head.
It all started innocently enough. The Chicago Sky were facing off against their rivals. Tensions were already high and emotions were running thick. Aaliyah Edwards, in a routine play, went up for R-bound just another day on the court. But then Angel Reese, she'd had enough. In a split second, the aggression that had been simmering beneath the surface exploded.
Sometimes just sentiments that you just don't say publicly.
Angel Reese, known for her fierce competitiveness, suddenly struck Aaliyah Edwards with a sharp backhand across the head. The hit was so powerful that the entire arena seemed to gasp. Edwards stumbled, clearly shaken, as her hair whipped around and the echo of the slap filled the court. This wasn't just a minor clash, it was a statement. Fans were stunned, unsure if it was a heated reaction or something much darker. Either way, the WNBA world couldn't ignore it. From locker rooms to social media to major sports outlets.
We might call it drown her teammates. And, ooh, her teammates are none too happy.
It wasn't the first time Angel Reese and Aaliyah Edwards had clashed. The rivalry didn't just start on the court. It began months earlier, slowly bubbling beneath the surface. On social media, there were jabs here and there, little digs that hinted at something deeper. Reese and Edwards were competing for dominance, not just in the game, but in the public eye. On the court, it was the same story. Minor clashes, some aggressive play, but nothing that would have hinted at the storm that was coming until that moment.
Ironically, net rating-wise, Angel and Camilla is not a good combo.
And as the tensions mounted, others in the WNBA noticed, like Shakira Austin, who made comments about professional lights. This wasn't just about the game. It was about pride, status, and positioning.
I mean, just straight backhand action, fam. I mean, I would have thought Angel Reese was a pimp when she slapped him.
When you have two fierce competitors going head-to-head with the whole world watching, anything can happen. And on that night, it did. Immediately following the slap, the atmosphere in the arena shifted. Players were left frozen, unsure how to respond. The referees blew their whistle and a technical foul was issued. That wasn't the end, though. Angel Reese was suspended for the next game against the Indiana Fever, leaving her team to scramble without their star player.
Angel Reese got suspended. Angel Reese threw her team under the bus.
But the consequences weren't just about missing one game. Behind the scenes, the Chicago Sky were left reeling. The locker room was divided. Some defended Reese's passion and drive, while others questioned the act of violence on the court. Fans had their own opinions, flooding social media with everything from memes to full-blown outrage.
Reese was like, you know what? I don't want to be here. I don't like these players. I don't care about none of this. Get me the hell out of Chicago.
Players' behavior like this gown-checked in the WNBA? And the bigger question, what would the league do next? When the dust settled, Reese's words sent another shock wave through the WNBA. She didn't apologize for her actions in the usual way. Instead, she laid down a challenge to her team and the league at large. We have to get good players. That's non-negotiable, she stated bluntly. Angel wasn't just calling out her teammates. She was calling out the entire system. Older players, she said, were holding the team back and fresh championship-caliber talent was needed. No sugarcoating, no holding back. Her words were as fiery Asher Onk court aggression. Fans were divided. Some admired her for demanding more from her team. Others saw it as a divisive move that could fracture team morale. But one thing was certain. Angel Reese was playing for the future. And she wasn't going to settle for anything less than the best.
Those things, I think that was a poor lapse in judgment on her part, especially calling out certain teammates and just saying, like, we have to get good players, we have to get great players.
Then came the apology. But was it a nod to mend the damage? Reese, recognizing the backlash, took to the media to express regret. She claimed her words had been taken out of context and that she was simply pushing for improvement. But in the aftermath of such an explosive incident, can a simple apology heal the wounds? Teammates reportedly had mixed reactions. Some accepted it, seeing it as a necessary step toward growth. Others remained skeptical. The question loomed large. Can trust be rebuilt after such a public outburst? In the high-stakes world of professional basketball, one wrong move could ignite a chain reaction. And in Reese's case, that one slap might have triggered an avalanche of consequences.
Out of town because she thinks her teammates are straight trash, homie. Straight trash, homie.
As the days passed, the WNBA's Responsito Angel Reese's actions became a topic of intense scrutiny. League officials were under pressure to make a decision about whether her actions would be met with further discipline.
I don't think I'm frustrated. I probably am frustrated myself right now. I think the language is taken out of context. And I really didn't intentionally mean to put down my teammates because they've been through this with me throughout the whole year. They've busted their ass just how I busted my ass. They showed up for me.
Reese's slap wasn't just a violation of sportsmanship. It brought up larger questions about player accountability in a league that prides itself on professionalism and integrity. Many wondered if the WNBA would set a precedent by handing down a major penalty, potentially even a lifetime ban for Reese's violent outburst. While Reese's reputation in the league was already well established as a fierce competitor, the incident had called into question whether the WNBA would tolerate such behavior in the future. Could this be the turning point in how the league handles aggressive play and player conduct?
Since all of that, she has apologized. She has taken some accountability.
As fans watched with bated breath, the WNBA's next move could reshape the trajectory of the league in ways no one anticipated. Angel Reese's actions and statements didn't just affect her team. They resonated throughout the entire league. WNBA officials, coaches, and players alike were watching closely, wondering what would come next. For the Chicago Sky, it was a turning point. Recruitment was now on the line. Would top players want to join a team still reeling from this controversy? Could the team handle Reese's laser-focused ambition, or would her demands alienate potential stars?
Aaliyah Edwards. Aaliyah Edwards clears her out, gives her a nice bump. Get out my way. It's my rebound. I know you're missed.
On a broader level, Reese's actions had ignited debates about the direction of the league itself. Her comments about facilities, championship mentality, and talent acquisition challenged the status quo. The WNBA now faced a tough question. Could it balance fierce individual ambition with the greater needs of team cohesion?
Reese faces uncertain future in Chicago after publicly torching her teammates.
With the chaos surrounding Angel Reese's slap and the subsequent fallout, the future of the Chicago Sky has never seemed more uncertain. The team now finds itself under an unprecedented level of scrutiny, both from the media and their own fan base. With the eyes of the basketball world on them, the Sky must decide whether they will rally around Reese's demands for change or if the tension will lead to irreparable fractures within the team.